When logging into Bruce, you will have two options: search for your school and create custom team. I'm going to start with create custom team. Create custom team is a great way to create a team for a travel baseball team, club volleyball team, or a city rec league. Let's click on this button. That's going to bring up a new window. From here, you're able to enter anything you want to in any of these four text fields: team name, mascot, short team name, and initials. Nice thing about this is it is a live preview, so if you don't know where something goes, you can type it in there, and the live preview will show you where it's going to go on those templates. From here, we can enter up to 3 team colors. I'll click on this color tile. It's going to bring up our color palette. Standard limited color palette here, or we can click this button in the top right, full color palette with hex number, RGB, and Pantone. We also have an eyedropper tool, which is great for pulling colors directly from a team logo. From here, we can upload an image for our team logo. We accept either an SVG vector file or a PNG or a JPEG. I'm going to grab a PNG. If we grab a PNG or a JPEG, we automatically get this convert to vector button down here. Let's go ahead and click that. It's going to show us our original. This will take a few seconds to vectorize. Our vectorizer is based off of vectorizer.ai, does a very good job with AI generated images. The one place it will struggle a little bit is with a large color gradient. It'll tend to separate those out into blocks a little bit. And that's something that I've noticed happens with almost every vectorizer out there. All right, we've got our original, we've got our converted, looks good. We'll hit confirm. After we hit confirm, we get the success message converted to vector. From here, we would hit apply, which would bring us into the art templates, but it would also automatically save this as a custom team. To view those custom teams, we'll click the View My Custom Teams button in the lower left-hand corner. This will show us everyone in our organization's teams, and if we want to see just our own, we'll hit the My Lockers button. From here, we can click on one of these, launch into the builder, or we can hit this button over here where we can edit this team or delete it if we no longer want it. Same thing if we go back to the home screen, our 6 most recent custom teams will be at the bottom here. Click on one of those, launch into the builder, or click View All, and that will take you back to this page. Let's go back and search for a school. Our school search database has over 130,000 schools in it, which includes elementary schools, middle schools, junior highs, and high schools, almost 30,000 high schools alone. I'm going to search for Colfax High School in Colfax, Washington. Colfax High School, Colfax, Washington, we'll click on that. Now we're in the art template builder. We have the correct school colors, blue and gold. We have the correct mascot, Bulldog. We've got our Bulldog logo up here. And now we have a landing page to give you some inspiration or some ideas of what we can do. But we're going to go ahead and click View All. Now we have all the art templates in here. Over 2,000 templates currently, adding to this every single month. From here, we have activities in the upper right-hand corner. We've got our 5 majors: football, basketball, soccer, volleyball, baseball. But then we have a drop down here that has everything else, which includes things from pickleball, fishing, rodeo, band, debate, choir, almost any school activity you can think of. I'm going to go ahead and click on football. We can see that number 158 next to football. That means we have 158 football templates in here. From here, we can also change our team colors. Let's say instead of royal blue, we want Columbia blue. Instead of athletic gold, we want Vegas gold. Everything updates automatically. We're not limited to this color palette. We can still use the full thing. We can also change our background color. What's this look like on a white background? What's this look like on a black background? Again, everything updates automatically. We can always reset those colors by hitting this button right here. Let's click into a template. From here, again, we can change our product color, we can change our team colors, but now we can also edit any of these available text fields. Let's say instead of Colfax, we want this to say Bulldogs. Instead of 2026, let's pretend it's 2027. Everything updates automatically on the template. We can also scroll down, see different colorways, easily click through and get your different color options. Those are going to be based off of this 3 color palette, just so you don't have to change those one at a time. And then from here, we have our downloads. Transparent PNG for your team store, JPEG or a GIF or a static file to email to somebody, or 4 different vector file types: SVG, PDF, EPS, AI, all print production ready at that point. Let's go back to the templates. From here, we also have products. We want to see what this looks like on a t-shirt. There's a t-shirt. We want to see what it looks like on a hoodie. There's a hoodie. Drop down here has all of our products, tons of soft goods, quarter zips, polos, v-necks, some hard goods, laptop bag, mug, tumbler, things along those lines. These are just generic products to give somebody an idea of what it's going to look like. We can also change our product color. Let's see a black hoodie. There we go. Let's click into this. This all looks the same, but now we can scroll down. We can see a closer view of the hoodie. We have different views over here, and we can actually change the print zone location. Left chest, there you go. Then we can download this as a transparent PNG, a JPEG, or a GIF, or we can scroll down and download all colorways at once if we want to. Let's go back again. Let's reset this. We'll go back to the art template view. Let's say you're working with a school that uses more than one mascot, or sometimes we don't have the mascot in there. We're going to come up and hit the locker room button. This is our same window as our create custom team window, but now this allows you to edit anything you want to about this school. Whether that's the team name, the mascot, if you have a certain Pantone of royal blue, you can put that in there. But this is also going to allow us to upload multiple images for a school. I'm going to click add from library, and I'm going to search for Bulldog. I'm going to grab this guy. We can decide which one's the default just by dragging it back and forth, and we're going to hit apply. Now we have a new button up here. We'll go ahead and click on this button, and this is going to allow us to switch back and forth between our logos. All the templates update automatically. We can also click into a template and switch between logos here. Let's put this on a black background. I always choose this template because I feel like this Bulldog looks a little bit small. We're going to come up here to the upper right-hand corner and click this button that says Show Advanced Options. This is going to allow us to decrease or increase the size of this logo. So there we go. It's also going to allow us to add an outline. We can outline the entire template. We can outline the logo only. We can change the width of the logo. And we can change the color of the logo. I want this to match exactly. I'll grab the eyedropper, hit that yellow, hit OK. There you go. Let's go back again. As soon as we come into the locker room and change anything, whether that's text, colors, add in an additional image, as soon as we hit apply, this is now saved as a custom team. If I go back to my home page, that's my first saved custom team. Both mascots are in there, so I don't have to upload those again. All right, let's say a football coach comes to you and says, I need a t-shirt for the upcoming season. What do you have? We're on football. We're going to come up here. We're going to click share. We're going to scroll down, hit create link, copy this link, and email it off to the coach. Coach is going to click on it. It's going to open up. It's going to look very much the same. They can change product colors, team colors, products, activities. They can switch back and forth between their mascots. But now, if we click on one of these, you can see we have watermarks behind here and no longer have the ability to save, so they can't take this art, take it to somebody else. What they can do is come in here and say, I want to change Colfax to Bulldogs and add to collection. We now have number 1 up here in our shopping bag. We're going to click on that. They can add in details, hit submit, add in their first and last name, email and phone, hit submit again. That will send you an email with all of this information, as well as a link that will take you directly to this template with the changes already made. Let's look at an example of that. I'm going to come up to my avatar, click view account details, leads, click on one of these. Here we have a preview of what the template looks like. We can click view, open it up in a new tab, do whatever we need to in here, or we can download it directly from here in any of our file types. We can also contact that person, change our lead status, and save it and enter in order notes. All right, let's go back to our team one more time. In the upper right-hand corner, we have this button that says Art Tools. Art Tools is going to allow you to vectorize a PNG or a JPEG. I'll grab this PNG again. But now it's going to allow you to actually download this as any of our 4 different vector file types. We also have a new embroidery tool, which is still in beta, that accepts either an SVG or a DST file. So the good news is if you have a PNG or a JPEG, come into the vectorizer, vectorize it, download the SVG, upload the SVG into the embroidery tool. I'll grab that same tiger logo we've been working with. This will always load to 10%, stop, think for a few seconds. Sometimes it'll load really quickly. Sometimes it'll take a long time. That one was fairly quick. This will give us options for our hoop size, our sizing, our thread weight, our fill row spacing, our palette, our thread. It's going to show us what that's going to look like stitched out, give us our file size, our stitch count, our thread color segments, and allow us to download this as a DST or any other embroidery file that we want. That's all. Hope that was helpful. Have a good day.